Oh, welcome back to Blickling. Let's see, where's the hound? Now, where is he? Oh, I lost him. Well, that's a bit worrying. No hound. Oh, there he is. Look, he's standing still. Much wonder I couldn't see him. Hey, hound. Right, I just had breakfast. Decided to go in without any preamble this time. Just had breakfast, and we are going to go up to both the sheep farm and the greenhouses and do those. Now I'm just checking where I put everything. That's up here, right. I'm going to take the 8,000, I think, with me. Because I want to take some muck up to the greenhouses. So let's get on without further ado. And I better just switch on head tracking. Whoa. Oh, that's always make certain you're sitting in the place you want to be when you start head tracking off. Now, what did I do with us here? So I just got remember where everything is. As you may or may not know, of course, I'm slowly making my way back to full production after my wife's accident. She's a lot better now, and thank you all for your kind regards. Put the brake on, get out and take this off. I hope to get back next week to somewhere near full. It won't be exact full because there's still I haven't got anything in salt at the moment at the time of recording this, which is Saturday morning, the 11th of November. I'm going to put this in its normal place during the week, which is where you should be seeing it. In the meantime, I will be doing a whole load of the 24-day newbie farm. I need to get, I feel a need to catch up to some of the others. Most of them are now coming up to the end of their first year, and I'm still stuck here. Just think I should have put the idiot. I should have put the pottinger on the front. Never mind. Too late now. Now I'm using more realistic on this, just to give it a try and see what it's like. My good friend Disco has been praising to the height, and one or two other people are using it. Mark the Pond's just started. Shawnee's using it. Another good mate of mine. Well, they're both mates. They're both friends. And I urge you all to watch their stuff. Mark the Pond is doing a lovely thing on contracting. He's going out to different farms and contracting on them. That's as you guess. He's in France at the moment. He's yet another Canadian. I seem to be picking up a load of Canadian friends at the moment. We'll just back this out. That should do. And we just go and fill this thing up. We might as well get this all ready. Everything, almost everything here has been made ready for more realistic. The combine certainly hasn't, but I'm not going to be too worried about that. Once I get some money, I will be getting one of the Stage 4 lexicons from the Stage 4 pack, and they have all been updated as far as I know. I'm just going to switch over to the rear, get the cover off. Yeah, that's all. I'm not going to be doing everything in the driver's seat, because I can't do it. That's Disco does. He's far better at it than I am. Now I need to come out now just to make certain this is in the right place. Oh, I ain't too far out actually. Whoa. Oh, I lost it. That's better. I lost a little laser beam. Better come back a bit. Oh, that's why it's not really going in there as well as I expect. And of course that'd help if I was moving the little marker the right way, of course. Yeah, as well. This is quite. I'm also using gearbox modding, mate. From yesterday, I think it was, when I updated them all. These were all the latest. I'm using seasons 1.2, and one or two people have been a bit concerned. And we'll just have a look at the animals. Why they can't get the animals up to 100%. Well, no, it's averaged out over the year. So if you look after the animals for a year, you will be up to 100%, and it will slowly start to rise as you play and farm and get them a bit better. But if you should drop or forget, it won't be as good. Well, I'm gonna. Because because with more realistic, this is normally, if I remember right, this particular trailer normally holds 15 ton, but on more realistic, it's been cut. Now, I'm not going to bother to put a front weight on here. I don't think I'm going to need it, but I will need just to drop that down. I'm going to just drop it off here for now, because I may come back and get another load later. But what we're doing now is getting these done before we start harvest. If time should get a little bit too nasty for me, I will actually be dropping it back down to 1 time. If I get near 12 o'clock, and I think we might well do, I will drop it down to 1 time, because I don't really want to miss this last field. Right, there we go. Now let's see if we can find our way up. I think we do the greenhouses first, then come back and do the sheep. A lot of sheep are in desperate need of being cleaned, but I'd like to get rid of this load of muck. And that's the point. I really want to put the sheet on. Yep. Now you might have heard, if you watched any of my others, I'm changing the lineup of videos around very slightly. In so much I'm dropping the 12-day challenge. A lot of the equipment I'm using there, I'm doubling up with what I'm using on the Watts Farm Drifter series, and I can't see the sense in the same stuff on both, and there goes the phone. Hopefully someone will grab it. The wife, I'll put the phone next to her when she's sitting on the sofa, so she can field the phone calls. Well, we got phones all over the house, all connected in together. Anyway, yes, I was going back to my what we're going to be doing. I will be bringing back the Norfolk knot. Now, I've missed doing that regularly. The trouble is, unless I'm recording on it, I don't play them often enough. I got so busy recording that I just don't get the hours on the maps, and that is one of my favourite maps. In fact, get the Norfolk knot back, and I will have about all my favourite maps. Blickling here, Watts Farm, Newbie Farm, Old Ridge, and Norfolk knot, and they are all maps I really enjoy playing, and all a bit different. Watts is perfect for the really small stuff, and I'm finding that Newbie is very, very good indeed for the Massey pack. This one, it's got fairly large fields, so it wants decent sized equipment, but not over the top, which I think is what I managed here. And also it's my JCB farm. Oh, that's the other thing what isn't more realistic sorted, and that's my telehandler. So that the JCB there is not more realistic, I have to admit to it now. I must just have a look, see which side we're coming out on. So I'm going to have to tip side back. I don't want tip side back. That's the one, I think. No. Left, you fool. Can't tell me right from me left. I'll get rid of that again. That should give us enough muck now. That should give us enough muck now to do these for a while. Now I'm also deciding, sorry I'm moving my head about a bit, whether to keep everything going as we've got at the moment. I'm not gonna climb that, so alright, let's shove this on to heavy duty. Four-wheel drive and all diff slot. So I'm gonna have to move some of this out from no, we're going there. We got it. Just didn't want to go forward. Now what I'm gonna do is come round this way and just park us out of the way, then we start filling those up. Where's the tractors over there? Oh, and because the Masseys are not, this Massey isn't MR'd, but not going to matter too much here, I hope. Let's just put the sheet back on, switch it off, get rid of the diff lock and the four-wheel drive we won't want. I'm just going to put the F1 menu up so I can have a quick look to see roughly what we need. Check whether they should all be very similar. Yeah, manure and water. Right. Now this episode will be mainly doing this. Now this one's manual. Which should give me some fun. Alright, let's get the first. Set this first load. I can't remember where all the gears are on this. That's high. Manual high. This is because it's four-wheel drive. This should be. It is. It's the auto save kicking in here. Get used to that with. Oh no, it's a full manual box. This isn't. That sounds a two-wheel drive Massey, which I've got set up as with the different clusters. I can't think the name offhand. Terrible of me. But this is just set up as a straightforward manual box, which is probably better, especially for around here. Lift it up. Don't want to put that too high, but it's on high ratio, which is should be on medium or low really for this, but I'm not going to try and remember how I set the ratio, change the ratios on here without using the keyboard. I know where they are on the keyboard, but that's not a lot of help. No. First one's full. Should have dropped it, of course, into neutral while I was doing that. Let's just get this. I'm trying to use my joystick as well, but the joystick where I got that position is a little bit of a reach for me. Digging in. Clutch is now overheating. Tough. Looks like one bucket full in each one. Now this has actually got a bigger bucket than if I was using the in-game bucket, especially on the more realistic where it's been cut down dramatically. So I've sort of got a little bit of a dog's dinner of more realistic. It's not 100%. But it's close enough for me. As my mate Grizzly Bear Sims would say, Jerry, it's close enough for government work. Oops. If I press the right. Oh. And put it into gear, of course. Anybody think I can't drive? They'd probably be right as well. At least I haven't. I've got it on auto clutch, so I haven't got the same graunching of gears. I'm actually going to move this down now to one time because I don't want to miss doing that. It might be cheating a bit, but if you don't tell anybody, I promise I won't. I'm going to try and get these bits done so that the next one we go straight into harvest for the final bit of this year. Now, because without Pat here, I am going to have to do a lot more of this myself. I want to put grass down in one of those fields we got. I'd like to actually buy another field. It means I'm going to lose a field, but I think I was indicating earlier on before I got that sidetracked that I'm thinking of what I'm going to carry on doing. Now these might go, I don't know yet. I may not bother with the greenhouses anymore, and the sounds of sheep, I'm in two minds whether to keep the sheep or not. They pay well. They pay very well actually. One left. And we've got the water to do. And that's always fun. But just level that bucket up. Now I couldn't do any of this in cab if I didn't have this excellent piece of kit here, which tells me whether my bucket's level or not, or my fork's level. I can actually now start to do proper bale handling. Badly, but I can start to do it because I now know when my fork's level. Now I can't remember which one I was meant to be doing there. Oh, that's this one. That's alright. My memory is awful. I cannot. You know, they say about memory of goldfish. A goldfish has actually got quite a good memory. Just they choose not to remember, and who can blame them? Not a lot of room here. This would be perfect for a skid steer, of course, to do this. You could get in here nicely and They're not right. That's it, their fault. No, let's just do the water. Better put this down a bit, not too low, because I don't want it dragging on the ground. So pick up the water tank. It should be enough in this to do the whole lot. Whether I might not bother to load this up again, I'll just get straight round to the sheep next, I think. I'm just quiet as I'm trying to guide this in. Oh god. That's it. Just check we're in neutral. Well, it don't make any difference because I already got the tractor. Oh, we've got a hook at a lower weight. Some of these we have to lower and some we don't. I can never remember which is which. Oh. Oh, I don't think I did. I don't think I was actually on the right connection. Let's lift it. Oh. Lift that up again. Full load, right. Go nice and steady, slow and steady around here now. Let's try and remember how I got here. The range, that's just the word I was looking for earlier, ranges. If I showed a little bits and pieces, I'm just praying at the moment. I'm going to have a first since it was accident of making a video without actually having a massive mistake on it. Which one is it? Are we there? Oh why? Oh, I know why. Because you've got to be on the right bit, haven't you? Get rid of that again. I always make this mistake. You've got to have the right bit highlighted. If not, it won't work. And my poor old brain can't quite take it in. Yes, anyway, get back to what I was talking about. I know there's been no story or in character on this, but forgive me. Please, whoa, stop running away. I feel I've got a few things to sort out on here, especially with the more realistic it's. I think it does add stuff to it. I hate to admit it, but I think Disco's right, it does add something to it. And I notice he's been playing this week using the tech demo from Calton Crops, which I have also got, but I haven't really got down to looking at it properly, and I really must. It looks like it could be very interesting indeed. I've still got slight doubts whether they're going to pull it off, but that's just me. I'm a natural pessimist. And if you're watching Doug, yes, I did run into that side of that greenhouse twice. But it's just so you don't feel so bad about running into things. If that doesn't get in common, nothing will. You would be here every gear change. It's not the quietest piece of kit. It's the G27 gear shift. Right. I think with that. Yeah, with that. Right, what I'm going to do is put the brake on, and as soon as he's done, I'm going to leave this lot here. Oh, put the brake on, you feel. That's it. I'm going to leave that all here. And we will get over to the sheep. It's already been 24 minutes. This could be quite a long one. And we're the wrong side of the track if we're getting in. Oh, and those who are interested, this is version 3 of Blickling, the final version. Excellent map. If you like British maps based on a real place, oh, the transport mode. This is very good indeed. This is based around the village of Blickling, which is near Aylsham in Norfolk. Look up Aylsham on the map, look up Blickling. Blickling's got this famous hall, which is where we're just pulling out of. Great tourist attraction. I've never been personally, but then again, you never do go to your own place. Where I was brought up, we had the Otter Trust. You might have heard of the Otter Trust. It was started to protect and reintroduce otters into Britain after they had died out. And it was so successful they actually shut it down again because they'd done the job. But it was there 10 years before I actually went there. I think it should really have some lights on, shouldn't it? It's that dark, and I don't really put beacons on. Although we're coming up to the feed store here, which is our turning off. Do they turn traffic off? That's the point. I haven't seen any. I think we might just have a quick look. I thought I was going to give my mate Duxolly another laugh there. This is recrop with a winter sown. I forget what I put in there now, but it's certainly winter sown. Hence I can't go charging across as I would when the field's empty. Now one of the things I think, and I'll get back to what I was talking about, I'll close it down both the greenhouses and the sheep. They're both a bit out of the way of the main farm. I think if I was going to close one or the other down, it'd be the sheep actually, because they're a bit more work. Although during summer and winter it could be handy to have the work to do. Greenhouses are certainly bringing money all the year round. They shouldn't, but they do. Even the winter under glass, you wouldn't be producing much. And your costs would be such that, especially on power costs, heating costs, for a typical British winter, you wouldn't be making any profit on it. But I'm not going to play that realistic. I know I'm playing with what they call more realistic, because it's not actually. It's still a game now. I think we'll stop here. I'm not going to take it right in because I might want to fill up the water. So we'll put that into no gear, into neutral. Now we've got to do a bit of everything here. We've got one more pallet there. Oh, one of the things, I won't just talk about this, I did on one of the other videos. Where's your fill there? You now got an extra thing. Where's the best time to sell? And actually, at the moment on wheat, this is a very good time to sell. Another high in the third week of winter by the looks of it. So we might well do a bit of selling then. And that tells you for all these, the best price. Not a good time to sell sunflower at the moment, or soy. But sheep, it actually even tells you the best time for sheep. This is historical, and as you can see, it's during the spring, which is when they also cost more. Wool. And it's the same sort of time as a good time to sell wool, which is during the spring, which I had discovered, luckily. Anyway, that out of the way, let's get on and do a little bit of this now. Have I got the wheel? Yes, I think I have. It would mean too if I... Yes, we have got the wheel on the stick. if we got rid of the sheep and or the greenhouses, it would mean I'd have some more equipment I could sell to get the debt right down. Tell you what, tell me what you think. Should I carry on with everything I'm doing at the moment? I'm not going to be doing pigs. I've decided. The problem with pigs is, even though I think they've been tweaked a bit in this season, it's still, you're still growing a hell of a lot of crop which you could get rid of for cash just to keep sheep going. I'm not a vegetarian by any means, but I don't like that idea now, will it? This one, I think, is the one. Yeah, it's the one. Is that on? That's on. Alright. We come forward nice and slow, and hopefully we can go on, Woolly Crunchy, move. And oh yes, Woolly Crunchy, I will come clean. I have pinched that description from a good mate, Mr. Species, who's excellent YouTuber, far better than I'll ever be. But he's a very nice guy, and he has been calling his sheep Woolly Crunchies for ages, and I have just pinched the idea from him. Well, that's that bit cleaned up. Oh, we might just get this. Oh, I've got a death wish, these sheep. There's a lot of them too, of course. And this is what I mean. This is auto between ranges. This is on second range, which is a slow range. And really, it's all I need around here. Now, if I was to get rid of the sheep, I'm then got to think, do I keep this particular tractor? Just get rid of the wheel on the stick, and that is my own description, which Species has pinched for me. We do pinch each other's ideas between us. Wrong way. Now, where did I put the forks? I'm just going to drop out and have a look. Unless I know where I'm going for pallet forks here. Could actually do with a set of standard forks for here now. If I keep this going, I will probably keep the curvabs just for general work, but could just do a set of ordinary forks. I think you get the idea of what a set of ordinary forks now, is that? Oh no, we didn't get it. Let's go back a bit, see if we can. Marvellous, we lost it. I'm going to come out of cab so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. I was dragging it with me. Isn't that cute? Because I come out of cab, I've been dragging it all the way, wondering why the hell I couldn't pick the damn thing up. Oh, I missed it again. I've done it again. Tell you why, because I keep forgetting to put my foot on the brake when I get close to it. Yeah. This is the let's see how much of a mess I can make of it game. Oh, come on. Let's have the... that's interesting. I can't hook up to it. Let's go back anyway. Let's just take it back a bit. So look at these forks. Alright, I can hit Duck now. He is going to be enjoying this immensely. Duck is another good, very good YouTuber. Has a lot of them about at the moment. Too many. Make me feel very inadequate, most of them. Well, we got it at last. I just want one. I think I just want the one bale in there. Yeah, I think one bale will do it. They've been cleaned out, but it's just not shown at the moment. Now, I can't remember if this thing is... I just caught myself on something. Oh, that there. I think we'll leave that one back there at the moment. Or can we get to it? I think this is a lockable one, so I think we're going to have to lock in when I get there. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is why I really should get rid of this set of forks. This is a little bit too cheaty. No, I'm getting professional at this. No, I can hear the hollow laughter. Of all of you. Now I know with this bale it isn't going to matter what I hit with it, because it's not going to come off until I press the correct key again, which is probably as well as I'm making a complete mess up getting round here. Now this is going so well. At least I haven't on what I feared I was going to do. I'm going to turn the right round and come in properly. Oh, I left the lights on the JCB. Good job, it's got a good battery. I think we're looking at about 45 minutes for this one, guys. I just got this and the water to do and we're done now. I shan't put you through getting back to the farm, but it's really nice to be back doing this again. I've missed it. Boy, have I missed it. It's a funny thing is I do this just for the love of it, which is why I do the maps I want to play. It's not me being big-headed saying I know best, it's because I do this for my... Apparently I get more out of this than any of you. I hope you all get something out of it, but I can assure you that for me, this is the best hobby I've found for yonks. Now I'm just going to get this out here, park it up. I'll park it with the forks in the long grass. Shouldn't be anybody come down here, but you can never tell, so what we do is we just point them downwards. That'll do. Oh, because I ain't quite finished have I? I've got the water still to do. I might do that on the JCBL. All I've got to do is hook something up to it. we'll take the trailer off here and just to hook the JCB up to it. Oh. Don't be on heavy duty, not for this. Right, I'm going to start my wind down now. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to subscribe, please do so. And be warned, if you don't, I shall send Stu around to see you, and he can turn very ugly. I hope he doesn't take that the wrong way. He is my enforcer. I'm determined to be as obnoxious as possible, but fire Stu. He's a lovely chap. Oh, great, mate. Let's get in here right now then. We might just empty that. Yeah, we have emptied it off. Now, how much we put in there? Oh, there's another just about filled it, so everything's done. So any comments, questions, queries, just want to unhook this, I'll fill it up next time. We will have more time after this. This is the one rush job, so we'll be going whilst I'm driving back. Now I need to take that off. Come on, heavy duty, I said. Yes, any comments, questions or queries, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I read everyone. And if you're really nasty, I will cry. But even so, I still read it, and I try and reply to everyone. If you took the trouble to post on there, I think it's only right that I should take the trouble to reply. But of course, I'm not running tens of thousands of subscribers who's likely to comment. I can understand those who don't, because I should imagine it's more time than you actually got. Right, so as we're nearing dinner time, I will stop and have my dinner, and next time he says we should well be oh, I keep forgetting to put the damn thing in gear. Alright, let's turn around and try not. I'll let you watch me get at the forest first. If I'm going to hit anything, it's going to be in here. No, okay, Duck. If I'm going to hit anything else, it's likely to be in here. I know he's like, he watches out for my mistakes. Mind you, I do the same as his videos. I'm looking for the slightest error. And I won't go on about the fact that this first day I playing the 24 day he managed to kill some animals. I won't mention that. Anyway, with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.